beautiful creature, I know what you are. Pray no one else get control of your heart. I hold it down, I was built for this part. Been on way too long.
Alright, hey y'all, we're gonna get ready to make some candied grapes. Alright, the first thing you're gonna need is a bag of Jolly Ranchers. I got the bag that was, I think, $2.48 at Walmart. And first thing you're gonna have to unwrap the Jolly Ranchers, and I'm using my blender to chop them up. And I end up pressing pulse, and it chopped it up too fine. Some people, they have theirs like, what kind of bigger pieces in it? Mine was like powder kind of. Alright, and right here you can see how fine I made it. And the only thing with the Jolly Rancher, it's gonna get hard. So I end up putting it back in the blender later on. Alright, next you're gonna need 2 cups of sugar. Alright, and get another cup of sugar. Alright, it's the second cup of sugar. Alright, next is a half a cup of water. And then a half a cup of the Karo syrup. And you pour all of it into your pot. And I just use a small pot because it's not gonna make that much. Alright, next thing, make sure you mix it up pretty good before you get ready to put it on the stove. So you're going to try to mix it up while it's cooking. And with the heat on the stove, the temperature setting, I put it between 4 and 5 on the stove. Alright, next we'll get ready to cook it. Alright, you have to let the temperature reach between 280 degrees and 290 degrees on the cooking thermometer. So make sure you're watching it because you don't want to burn it. And be careful, you don't want to burn yourself. Alright, this is parchment paper, not wax paper. Make sure you use parchment paper. Alright, then I have my bowl of grapes. I've washed and dried those. Alright, and then I have toothpicks. If you have any longer sticks you want to use, you can use those because the toothpicks are kind of dangerous because you can burn yourself because they're so small. Do not put the toothpick in the hole that's already on the grape where the grape stem came from. You make your own hole on the opposite end because it'll stick better. The hole on the other side is kind of bigger already. And I have them all lined out already. Alright, and it's cooking here. Make sure you let it get 280 degrees. Alright, here I just took it off the stove. This is how it looks right when it comes off the stove. Alright, next thing is you're gonna need some flavoring. The flavoring I use is the Loran's flavor. I use cherry. And it's the bottle says the size is a dram. I only use half a bottle since I didn't make that much. And it's gonna turn it red. I got a tin of red in it. Alright, next you'll see me add in another drop of the flavor. Just to get a little more flavor. But after that, you would, if you have the liquid white food coloring in the gel, that's when you would add that. You don't see me use it because I wait till the last minute trying to find some. But using the liquid whitener, it would give your stuff a brighter color. so it won't be see-through. My stuff, you'll see, it's gonna be have a see-through color or whatever, but I didn't care because kids, I know they're gonna still eat it. But to give it that thick coloring, you need the white liquid gel color, and then you will use your color that you want it to be. But now you're gonna see me adding, I have just regular gel food because I'm using the color teal. And again, it's gonna be basically almost still clear when I put it on the grapes because I didn't have the whitener. So again, make sure if you want the bright colors that you see everybody else using, use the white liquid gel color, the whitener. And then you only use like a few drops too of it. And then you see me just scoop in some teal food coloring. Make sure you mix it up good. And my sister, she started dipping already. And you gotta make sure you're working fast because it started to harden fast. And I tilted the pot to the side so I can make sure, let all of it run to the side. All right, you start dipping it, but then you see my candy, it had got hard, the Jolly Rancher candy. And I ended up later on putting it back inside the blender to chop it up again. Because the thing with the Jolly Rancher, it sets for some reason because it's so sticky and it hardens. But you can go ahead and just make sure you're working fast because the candy that you made will get hard fast. And the Jolly Rancher too. So just dip it, and I only want to dip half. Some people, they'll dip the whole thing. I only dip half of the grape. And we end up doing strawberries too, but we didn't record ourselves doing the strawberries. And when you dip it, just hurry up and sprinkle the powder on before it gets hard. And then just lay it on your parchment paper. Right here, you can kind of see it better. What a good grapes. Gotta see. It's just really messy. And again, you can see my stuff is fine. It's pretty fine, like a little powder. Some people have bigger chunks of Jolly Ranchers than theirs. But it all tastes the same. All right, this is a finished product. It came out pretty good for the first time. If you want to see my kids do the taste test, check out her channel, Say What Shalery. Thanks for watching.